Quiet, please. Play.
Wednesday in the second week of the Wimbledon Championships 2013 in the men's quarter-finals, 8 warriors from the tennis elite waiting to go head-to-head on the greatest stage of them all. British number 1 Andy Murray faced resurgent Spaniard Fernando Verdasco for the first time on grass, and yet another upset was on the cards here after a double fault meekly surrendered the opening set to the world number 54. A break-up early in the second, Murray looked to have turned it around, but again Verdasco responded. The Spaniard broke back twice and, despite facing 3 break points when serving for the set, recovered and won it with a little help from the net. But then the fight back. Set 3, Murray's at a canter, and 4 with a solitary break. The match was back on level terms. Mission improbable was becoming a little bit more possible. With a critical break in the 11th game of the decider, finally, after 3.5 hours, Murray had 3 match points. It had been a battle, but it's Murray who is through to his 5th successive Wimbledon semi-final.
I don't know if it's the most emotional match I've played in, but towards the end, unbelievable atmosphere, great to get through that one and try and rest up for the semis.
Over on number 1 court, meanwhile, was a first all-Polish match in Grand Slam history. The rise of Jerzy Janowicz is one of the more astonishing stories of the last year. 12 months ago, he was a qualifier here, ranked 136. He's now up to 24. The 22-year-old was in control early against his compatriot Lukas Kubot. Up against 6'8" Janowicz, Kubot just couldn't find a way to breach his formidable serve. The match was seen out in straight sets, 7-5, 6-4, 6-4. Janowicz becoming the first Polish man to ever reach a Grand Slam semi-final to face Murray.
I'm just really happy. I didn't expect I can go that far in Grand Slam in Wimbledon. I'm just very happy.
Novak Djokovic has stated he's in the form of his life, a worrying statement from anyone, let alone the world number 1. It was against this backdrop that Czech star Thomas Burdick arrived for their quarter-final clash on number 1 court, but in a thrilling opening set, only a tiebreak could seal it for Djokovic. The world number 6, though, was up for the fight. 2 breaks to the good in the second set. Still, Burdick couldn't hold on. Djokovic producing a champion's response to take the second 6-4. And with a mountain to climb at 2 sets down, there was no way back for Burdick. The number 1 seed still yet to drop a set, and Djokovic reaches his 13th consecutive Grand Slam semi-final.
I've been playing really some of the best tennis on my career on grass. And I'm very glad because it's not my most preferred surface, but I won this title a few years ago, and hopefully that experience can help me in the upcoming challenges.
There was a big scare for Juan Martín del Potro early in his quarter-final clash against David Ferrer, the big Argentine hyperextending an already injured left knee. For a while it looked as though the 8th seed wouldn't be able to continue, but displaying incredible resolve, he defied the pain to battle on and took the opening set 6-2. This was a remarkable recovery from the 24-year-old, and somehow his body held together. Del Potro pummeling the soon-to-be world number 3 with relentless winners to take the second with a solitary break of serve. The third set was even tighter, with a breaker needed to see this one out, but again, the big Argentine had the mental and physical strength to see it out. So a first-ever Wimbledon semi-final for Del Potro, where he will meet Novak Djokovic.
I play my best tennis in this match. I hit really well my forehand, my serves, and in the end I play my best forehand ever in this Wimbledon, and I was lucky that ball was in, and I won the match.
So we now know our final 4 men of Wimbledon 2013. There's a well-earned break for the heroes of day 9 tomorrow, where attention switches back to the ladies' competition.